La Festa di San Pietro e Paolo is an annual public holiday in Rome, Italy, on 29 June. It honors Saint Peter, San Pietro, and Saint Paul, San Paolo. On all schools, banks, holidays, and public businesses close on this day, and everyone gets the day off to celebrate these two great saints. Saint Peter was one of Jesus Christ's original 12 apostles that spent most of his life preaching the Christian gospel after Jesus' death. He died by upside-down crucifixion in the Colosseum in 67 AD by the Roman Emperor Nero, on the same day as St. Paul was beheaded in what was to become Vatican City. St. Peter is regarded as the Catholic Church's first pope. Peter was a very human man. He was okay with giving up his possessions and following Christ, but he was not okay with this constant forgiveness stuff. How many times must I forgive my brother the same thing? As many as 7 times, Peter asked the Lord incredulously, thinking 7 being the far limit of human tolerance. One can almost grin thinking of Peter's face when Jesus replied, "No, 70 times 7. As many as it takes for them to receive and accept the forgiveness into their lives and repent for the act." Peter walks on water in faith, but he sinks in human frailties. Not wanting his beloved Lord to serve him, he overreacts, refusing to allow Christ to wash his feet, but demanding instead his whole body be cleansed. Declaring before all his undying loyalty to the Lord at the Last Supper, then hearing that Lord state doubt to all of that loyalty, but then fulfilling that bitter prediction. In the deepest part of his own sorrows, Jesus forgives Peter all his failings, causing Peter to weep the saltiest of bitter tears, for this pain would never be healed again by the comforting embrace of his Lord. But the risen Lord questions Peter's love of him thrice, and then he demands of Peter, "Feed my lambs, tend my sheep, feed my sheep," turning over to Peter the duties, giving him the keys, if you will, to the flock. Jesus made Peter the head shepherd in his stead, saying in effect, "They know my voice, and they come to me. Now they are yours, so you must teach them your voice, so no false shepherd may come and steal any of my sheep away from you." Now St. Paul, formerly known as Saul of Tarsus, was converted to Christianity on the road to Damascus shortly after Christ's death. He had been the greatest persecutor of all Christianity and all of those who had converted. He became the most influential leader of Christian church. He was beheaded just outside of the city of Rome, in what was to become the grounds of the Vatican, and what was the foundation area of St. Peter's Basilica, on the same day as St. Peter's crucifixion, 67 AD, by the Emperor Nero, as part of his persecution of the Christians. Paul, as was covered in a recent lesson, was the greatest teacher of Christianity, for he wrote the majority of the New Testament in his own hand, as he wrote letters of support, instruction, exhortation, encouragement, love and faith, forgiveness, and gave general displays of great Christian charity. He modeled the behaviors he wanted his Christian communities to emulate. "Feed my lambs, tend my sheep, feed my sheep." So each new shepherd comes to us. Our current shepherd is a good shepherd of all Christians, not just Catholics. Papa Francesco is a very good and learned, gentle shepherd. Trust in him. Believe in him. May the peace of Christ be with you always.